we should explain to our readers. The Lover's Journal has 3 questions every week, and then these thoughts, ideas, and realization, and a quote of the week. So I'm gonna let you read them.
How can you remain open to your lover's needs while being true to yourself? What mutual goals would you like to accomplish with your lover this year?
I want to go to Europe with you.
Oh, all right. Well, we'll see if COVID will let that happen. That would be fun too.
I went to Paris and I did not like it at all.
It was the company.
I don't think so.
If you had been in Paris with me, it would have been magical, I promise. There was actually one goal that I didn't speak out loud.
Oh, no. I see it.
You see that goal? You read it? You read my journal?
I am sitting right here. I can see what you wrote.
You can?
I can.
Well, I'm just going to go ahead and...
No.
Why don't you tell me what specific actions you and your lover can take to make that happen?
I'm going to start with my third one. I was like, make time. So I'm going to make the time and plan ahead because I am not a planner. I am very spontaneous. And if the retreat is going to happen, I need to plan for it.
Very good. Okay. I said something similar to that, actually. Oh, do you want to keep going?
No, you should.
Is that all of them?
No, that's one. I have
So it's
2
like actually do the work and prepare, not just wish, but get on the same page also. Because I've also noticed that when we get on the same page, things flow and it comes easily. So if we actually want to do something, we just need to get on the same page. Sometimes that means giving up some things that are really important to me, which I also do. Like, oh, this is important to me. But doing something is more important than kind of butting heads sometimes. And we both do that. We're saying, okay, I'm just going to go along. But not even so much go along, like I'm going to choose what you really want. Because when we get on the same page, and I hope you do that for me sometimes. But when
what do you mean I hope? Oh, of course I do.
You do, yes. But anyways, I think that's the big thing is just when we put our minds together and we work together, we just do great things. So a lot of it is just making sure that we both are really clear together about what we want and then also letting go of certain like pieces in order for us to really get in sync and flow.
Okay.
Yeah.
I had another one which was like I'm gonna be laser focused on the businesses. Just so that I think that adds to my second one, which was like laser focused, because I think that I need to think differently and vision differently for the businesses that we're doing this year. So
it's interesting. That was I put almost the exact same thing there too. I mean, I just said consistency in our work. Also because I've noticed it can be easy to get discouraged, not necessarily in the big picture, like, growing the business or whatever, but some of the minutia, like do you have to show up every day and, every week and do a podcast, for example, that sometimes that can be hard or, I'm going to show up and I'm going to, do something for the website or write the blog or whatever. And then those things get pushed because you do it for 4 weeks, 6 weeks, 8 weeks, 3 or 4 months, and you're not getting any results. And sometimes you need to say, you know what? We know that, Rome wasn't built in a night. So,
yeah. And then the other thing I was like, I have to be mindful. Like, I feel like you are mindful, so it's not on yours. Was like, I need to be on a budget and actually like plan financially if we're going to be able to set aside money to be in Europe for a couple months. Like if we're gonna go, no, I don't know. Like I'm thinking not like doing like a 10-day trip just because like you have friends that we can stay with in Europe. Like I'm thinking about doing like a month or 2 in Europe, and I think that is going to require a huge chunk of money to be there. So just making a budget for that, and not just hoping that it's going to happen. So that was, I guess, specific. I don't know if it's specific enough, but I guess having a budget is specific enough. Mm-hmm. Or maybe what I should have said is like maybe putting aside some money every month towards that. That would be more specific enough.
Got it. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, okay. Next.
All right. How can you remain open to your lover's needs while being true to yourself? Ooh. This one is such an important one.
What did you say?
I have to be okay being autonomous and allowing you to be also. It's like sometimes in a relationship, it's like, we do things together and we do a lot of things together.
we do a lot of things together. We spend a lot of time together.
But I think there's a lot of times there can be these expectations in a relationship that your priorities and my priorities always have to line up.
They don't.
And they really don't. So I think, that's okay. And even just the way that you do things that in the past I could see would have really bothered me. Mm-hmm. But it doesn't bother me because it's your priority with your time or your money or whatever you want to do. And there are times where because we share a lot of time, we share a lot of money, I have to be like, you know what? That's not that important to me, but it is to her. And so I'm okay with that. And sometimes obviously we have to have conversations about it, but we keep a little bit of our time and our money separate. Just that way you can have your priorities and I can have mine, and those can be really okay.
Yeah. And I think that's so important and like crucial in a relationship where, just one partner being okay with like what's important to me is not necessarily what's important to you.
Right.
And that is in terms of how I choose to spend my time or how I choose to spend my money or how I choose to do things may be different than yours. And that's okay because we're two different people.
Right.
So
autonomy is a big one. And I just feel like I love this question. I feel like I get to ask this question like every day almost. And I put here specifically not reacting, but considering when something comes different, when you have a different need or whatever. And also there's this one thing that I noticed when I was working in like the nonprofit world. It's as though everybody wants to put in their 2 cents. You're sitting around a committee and everybody has to say something. And sometimes I just realized, you know what? If what you said is kind of close, if it's like close enough, if it's in the same ballpark, the same quadrant, I'm not even going to bother saying it. I'm just, you know what? I'm going to give up my specifics in order to say, you know what, something similar to that has been said. And I think in a relationship too, that can be really vital that, that if it's in the same ballpark, just to kind of chill and relax about it a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. How about you?
What I said was, I'm going to be open-minded and not stuck in my ways. Communicate what I need and want and be open to my partner's needs and what they want. And that they may be different from mine. So basically, we say the same thing.
Yeah. Okay.
So, and after dating for this long, I think we're starting to have one mind.
Uh-oh.
And even though we're interracial, we might start looking alike.
Which is actually funny because a lot of times I've noticed that couples who spend a lot of time together start to actually look like siblings.
I know, I've had that. Like my aunt and uncle, who you met when we lived in Kenya, literally looked like siblings.
Yeah.
And I was just like, when you see them like walk, and they're also like they've been together for so long, they're so loving. Like I love old couples, and like I loved my aunt and uncle. My uncle died last year, but they were so cute together. And also they like looked like they knew each other from birth. Like it was just so weird. And you could think that my aunt and my uncle looked more alike than my uncle and my mom do. And
sure. Yeah.
They did.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And so I'm just wondering, like, what happens to interracial couples?
Let's see. Well, maybe my super pointy nose will become less pointy. That would be kind of cool.
I definitely don't want to be white.
I don't think you have to worry about that.
Okay. Oh my goodness. This is fun.
This is fun. What about do you have any other thoughts and realizations?
I did actually. I say that I am looking forward to the monthly challenge. I haven't done a monthly challenge in a while. I did have a monthly challenge that you were not part of. I was like, I'm going to fast every Tuesday, but heck, people, it's cold. And I just did it for a month or two. And it's supposed to be a monthly challenge, but for me, I was like, I'm going to fast entire year every Tuesday. But I was just like, I tried for 2 months and I did it for 2 months. And I was like, I'm not going to do this for a year. It's too cold. So
we'll get back to it.
Yeah.
And I'll join you for a few months of that.
Yeah. So I was like, I'm looking forward to the monthly challenge. I am looking forward to giving you a kiss every single morning when I get up.
Lucky me.
No more rolling out of bed. And so it's snuggling in the morning for the month of... It's actually perfect. It's the month of love.
It's the month of love. Perfect.
It's February,
yes.
So people...
So it'll be February, March for us, but hey, every month, any month can be the month of love.
Yeah, so if you're looking for a journal to give your lover during this month of love...
Or any month of make any month
No,
the month of love. Why not? Life is
Get them the Lovers Journal and we can do it together.
that'll be fun.
Yeah.
There was actually one goal that I didn't speak out loud.
Oh, no. I know that goal. I see it.
You see that goal? You read it? You read my journal?
I am sitting right here. I can see what you wrote.
You can?
I can.
Well, I'm just going to go ahead and
No.
I am going to make good on that particular goal.
No, do this.
Because it's always so ridiculous when somebody gets proposed to. Like, how did you not know it was coming? So the only way to know that it's not coming is to do it at a time when you least expect it.
Am I supposed to say what?
Lucky you, because of your dark skin, you are not red. I think I am beet red right now.
Oh my god. Wait.
So, my love, will you marry me? Since it is my goal.
Oh my god, I am warm. I am so... Oh god, yes. Fuck yes.
All right.
Oh jeez.
I think I might have put that on the other wrong way. Look at that.
Wow. Oh my god. I got engaged on a podcast. You are ridiculous,
I am
and
ridiculous.
I love you.
I love you too. All right. The rest of this is going to continue off camera.
Oh my god.
It's such a pretty ring too.
Oh
Go ahead and show that camera.
Oh my god. Okay. Okay, bye.
There you have it, everyone. All right. We will see you next week on the Interracial Couple podcast. And in the meantime, have a fantastic and amazing week full of love. We sure will.
Have an amazing weekend. Bye.